audio is going in properly. We're about to begin the stream a few minutes early. We're going to be exploring these 4 hard drives that I recently purchased. So, some backstory. So, over here, if you look to the left or right or whatever comes up on camera, I have my Macintosh Color Classic. And ever since I bought this thing, it's always had a dead hard drive. So, I've always had to like awkwardly use the hard drive from other systems and stuff like that. And it's kind of annoying. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting a new hard drive in this because I recently was sold these 4 hard drives, and yeah, this was the original hard drive that came in this thing. Obviously, it was a Quantum Pro Drive ELS. This is a 80 megabyte drive. It had a lot of go through a quick overview of the drives that I got. So I got 4 of them, and hold on, I just have to quickly. And yeah. Anyway, so before we so as once we begin before we begin, let's go over a quick overview of the drives that we have. So the first drive is this Quantum drive. This is a Quantum Fireball ST 3.5 series. This is a 2 gigabyte drive with System 7.1 already installed, and it works, but it has some odd noises. The next one, there are two of them. I have this 80 megabyte Quantum Pro drive, which is similar to the one that was in the Color Classic, but it's slightly different. But these ones are like LC styled ones. This one has 7.0.1 on it. And then I have another one, which is a 40 megabyte one, which has 6.0.8, and it works as well. And then finally, we get to the big chungus, which is this thing. Now, this thing was actually kind of like in a weird situation. It wasn't really working exactly, but I was troubleshooting this earlier, and after formatting it and doing a few other things, it now works. Now, this drive is for the Macintosh 2, which recently has, because the hard drive in that recently died. And this is a Rotimi. I don't know the capacity, but it has three platters in it, so I can imagine it's probably a lot. And this is a really big boy. This is like a 5 1/4 inch, which is pretty nice. So, what we got on the agenda first is we're gonna test all these drives in the Mac 2, which is behind me right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to install software if necessary, and then we're going to start seeing what drives work in this Color Classic. And if none of them work, we're going to have to do like a software reinstall most likely. So yeah, I think it's 140 megabyte. Okay, that's a good point. Big chunky slow. Anyway, there's a few disturbances in the chat, so I have to remove them. They're just spam accounts, so I'll have to deal with them every once in a while in the chat. So yeah. All right. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. Right here, I have my Macintosh 2, and I'm sorry I haven't really been making any YouTube videos lately. So if you're a viewer, you probably haven't seen this before, or if you've just missed out on a few streams. But usually I just do like restoration videos and review and demos. I haven't made a lot of actual videos recently, so so eventually I'll be making a video on this. All right, so let's actually get this started. So I think the first drive we're going to try out is this one, which is the 2 gigabyte Quantum Fireball in the Mac 2. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do first. I'm just making sure that the stream is working because one of my streams was canceled due to bad network issues. So I'm hoping that this one should work. I am on Ethernet right now. As you can see, I have this Dell with the Ethernet cord plugged into this thing. So hopefully it should be better. But what we're going to be doing first is we're going to be trying out this drive in the Mac 2. So yeah. I did some of these in the LC earlier today, just as like another test. So these all should work as well. And if they don't, then I could probably try fixing them. And if I can't, then that's kind of a shame. I mean, I'm not going to refund these because that's okay. This one's a bit odd. Oh, I see. The pins are bent. Hold on. Yeah, this one has a few bent pins you can see in there. The pins on the end are a bit bent, so I'm going to try fixing that. Ethernet is working well. Excellent. Yeah, we do have a few spam accounts in the chat. I'm going to hide that as well. Ugh, okay. Yeah. Anyway, we're just going to continue this. I have a flat tip, or I'll just use these tweezers because these two pins on the end are kind of bent. It's nice autofocus, by the way. So I'm trying to bend them back very carefully. Don't want to break them off. Yep, that looks good. I'll try putting this cable in first, just to try and. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Quickly. Yep, that works. Let's just put this in again, and then we'll begin. Sorry for the mild delays, and I will keep checking for spam accounts in the chat. So, yeah. I'm not spam. You good silver, thanks. I wonder if you're going to go spam on another account. He probably will. We're probably going to deal with him all night, which is a bit annoying. But anyway, so I got the first drive installed, and I have this Philips monitor over here, and you can kind of see the chat on the side as well. So I'm just going to start this up with the first drive. As we can see, the computer works. I fixed it in another earlier stream. And the drive also works as well, which is pretty good. So, yeah. It should load up pretty soon. It says 7.1 on it, so it should support the Mac too. Unless this drive does have some more issues, because it does make weird noises occasionally, which could be from stuck heads or anything. So, okay. Okay, that's our first disk gone wrong. I was kind of expecting that, honestly, because it wasn't really doing too well. Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna not use this drive. So yeah, this is our first gone drive. I'm gonna see later if I can try fixing it. If you want, you guys can ask me a couple questions. I can answer them. It can be fun. Well, the system folder just didn't have the right system enabler for the two. That makes perfect sense. I think later if I might try it in the Macintosh Color Classic, and if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna just try and do a reinstall instead. But that's pretty good. Yeah, buffing here. Damn. I'm hoping that the internet is good again, but I'm gonna keep surveying the chat. Bad internet, of course. Crap. I think we might have another day of bad internet, but I'm hoping that that everything will turn out fine in the end. I think I might actually just put my phone on airplane mode, just if that'll do anything. So I'll just do that real quick. Yeah, that's on airplane mode. Okay, hopefully that should make it better. It probably won't, but yeah. I'm gonna see if I can. Internet's so bad that things aren't going through the chat. So yeah. Anyway, still bad. Come on. recap of what I've just done. But anyway, so right now we're going to test the 80 megabyte Quantum Pro drive with 7.0.1 installed. And this one, I believe, should work on this computer. And if it doesn't, it's probably just another one of those system enabler issues. So, yeah. And this one seems to work fine, which is good. So that's one good drive that we can use. Maybe it's your router. Yeah, it probably is my router. My entire family is using the internet right now because this is usually when this is usually the just quickly. All right, but anyway, this works, which is excellent. Yep. All right, so that works. This drive works pretty well. It's got some stuff on it. I think let's take a quick look at what's on the drive as like a quick activity. All right, so we seem to have Stuff It Expander. We got drag and drop, something else, Brightness Atlas. I'm not sure what this does. But I'm expecting a few spam accounts. There's this annoying kid that's kept bothering me about certain things because we tried taking down his channel because he's being really annoying to us in return. But yeah, it's a long story that I don't feel like explaining, and I'll also keep it private, just in concern of their privacy and my privacy and a few other things. So yeah, but anyway, we seem to have quite a bit of stuff on here. What do we got? What's in PC emulator, I believe. Let's take a look at it. I might have to get a keyboard out to quit it. Oh, yeah, it doesn't work here. Excellent. This was the wrong system to do this on. I was using this on the LC earlier, but I mainly just wanted to do it on this system because you can test all the drives and the larger drive. Go to the monitor's control panel and set the colors to 256. Oh, good point. I'll do that right now. Just to make it better for you guys. Where is that? Might be in general controls. I'm not sure. No. That's. I don't think there's monitor settings on this drive. I've had issues with certain computers where they don't have certain control panels loaded onto them. So I guess we'll just leave it as is. Monitor's control panel might be disabled. I think we're going to be fine for now. I mean, there's not really too much to see. What's this folder? Fun. It's got a bunch of games in it. Fun. We got Tetris, all-time favorite, Blackjack, Cat Puzzle, more games, Hangman, mostly word-based games, not really too many action or interesting games. Yahtzee, ball sticks. Yep, pretty interesting. And we also got apps. What's in the apps? Oh, we got up to 8 streamer. We got 8 people watching, which is excellent. That's pretty good. That's probably the all-time high from like the last few streams. I haven't been getting too much people watching, so yeah. We got quite a few apps in here. We got ClarisWorks, FileMaker Pro, HyperCard, MacDraw 2, MacWrite 2, Macintosh Basics, Quick Basics, Works, Super Paint. Pretty fun. Yeah, pretty cool. That seems to be about it on this hard drive. So I think we're going to move on to the next hard drive. So, yeah. Anyway, the next hard drive we're going to be taking a look at is this 40 megabyte other Quantum Pro drive LPS. It's got 6.0.8 on it, and it works. All right. Just going to take this out. I'll just put that behind me. And just put that in there. Okay. And put that in there. All right, let's start it up. Duke, you still there? Yeah, he's still here. Good. All right, we're testing out the next Quantum drive. This one also works. I already tested this earlier as well, and it does. This one is different stuff on it. Yeah, it's a bit different, but it seems to have a bit more on it. Maybe I'm not sure, but we'll take a look in the hard drive. see what we got. We got some installers. We got print shop. We got Tetris again. Games folder. Let's take a look at the games folder. We got some things in here. I'm gonna put it in the list mode. Where is that? I'll just do by icon and then just clean up window. It's just so we can see what we got. All right, we got Brickle 7, Blackjack, Backgammon. We got Fortunes and Shanghai 2. Never heard of those before, but they seem pretty interesting. Yeah, I guess we'll just play some Tetris. There's a Tetris folder over here. I'm going to see if I can try changing it to color real quick. There should be a color control panel here somewhere. Ooh, it's the old one. I love the old one. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, it's in monitors. Excellent. Colors. And 216. Excellent. And now we have colors. Oh, and look, everything's colorful. We got these beautiful, beautiful pink files, beautiful blue other things. Pretty neat. Yeah, okay, we got some more spam accounts to kill. Yep. All right, so I have a keyboard out. I have this thing. This is just a regular Apple keyboard 2. Very boring and basic. Yeah, we'll just use this. We're going to play Tetris. There we go. Bit annoying to plug those in because of the circular connector. So, okay. All right, time to play some Tetris, boys. Let's play Tetris Color. Be fancy tonight. Don't hot plug ADB. Turn off the computer. Oh, sorry. I don't really turn off. I'm not really good with hot plugging and stuff. I mean, I just do it because I'll try not to do it again. And I guess we can't play Tetris Color because I can't change it to 256. That's annoying. I think it might just be that 6.0.8 doesn't support it, maybe? Or maybe I'm just stupid. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just stupid, or maybe it doesn't support it, but I can't seem to change it to more than 16 colors. And there's a second monitor? Why? Oh, that's weird. Why is there a second monitor? Huh, who knows? Anyway. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, that's 256 grays. Oh, no, now there's 256 colors? Hold on. Okay, you know what? I think this isn't going to work. Oh, I need a graphics card with more RAM. You have 2 new bus cards installed. Yeah, I do. One of them doesn't really work too well. It just displays a blank screen, and the other one does work, which is the one I'm using now. The other one does have some extra chips installed. Here, take a quick look at the new bus cards that we have in here. You have 2 of them, and this one here has a row of chips installed here, and then this other one doesn't. It's just empty. So I'm pretty sure this one is the one that doesn't work, but this one does work. I might have to retest them and see if they do work again, but at the moment they don't seem to be working at the moment. They don't seem to be working. It displays a blank screen because it's the second monitor. Drag the menu bar onto the other screen. Okay. Oh, I see now. Oh, okay. We'll do that. Oh, Nick's here. That's pretty cool. Okay, you're probably gonna yell at me for doing this, but I'm gonna hot plug again. So, see if this works. The color Tetris. Yeah, this is the problem. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, just close the window now. Hello, Nick. Nice to see you here. Oh, whoa. Oh, I see. It's got configured for 2 monitors. Okay, okay, hot plugging the monitor is okay. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Okay, what I'm gonna try doing is I'm gonna try making the second one standard. So I think there's a way to do that. No. How do I change this one to 1? Does anyone know how to do that? Yeah, that's a good point. I think I'll just do that. Yeah, I'll do that instead, real quick. All right, we're just gonna swap these real quick. And I'll show you what I mean in just a moment with the extra RAM in one of them. So this is the regular one that we were just using. As you can see, it's missing this. It's missing all these and these. These are like socketed, supposed to be socketed chips. And then this other one does have those chips. So you can see the comparison. It's kind of hard to position on this weird camera that I'm using. But yeah, you get the idea. Moving the menu bar should have done it, but you have to restart the computer for it to work. Only plug one monitor card in. Okay, good point. I'll plug in 2 monitor cards in when I get 2 monitors, and that'll be a dream I'll be able to live one day. One with more RAM. Yeah, that's what I just did. So this is the one without RAM, and then the other one has more RAM. So, yep, we'll just do that now. Let's plug this in now. And let's turn it on. Should I leave the chat? Of course not. That's a good point. Do not leave the chat. Otherwise, you'll be severely disappointed. Hey, look, we got the colorful welcome menu. That's a good sign. Yeah, seems to be working now. We have a beautiful pink hard drive icon. That actually looks pretty nice. Let's check the control panels again. Seems to be a bit more vibrant. It might just be me, but let's see. Yep, it works now. We have 256 colors. Excellent. So now we can play colorful Tetris. Let's get this out here now. Let's see if this works. Ah, it's still in black and white. Or maybe I did the wrong one. Oh no, I did the regular one, not the color one. I'm stupid. Let's do this again. Yes, there we go. There's color Tetris. It looks so much nicer now. We also got the music. Not actually used to the music because usually I play Tetris on the Compact Max, and those versions don't really have. Those ones don't actually have any. That Tetris doesn't have any music, but there we go. It looks really nice. After Dark is already installed. Let's actually try out After Dark real quick. Yep, definitely installed. Pretty cool. I actually do have my After Dark disc over here. It's my original After Dark disc. This is for After Dark 2.0, which is probably my favorite version of After Dark because it's like pretty classy and it comes on a really good disc. This is an 800K disc, so pretty good. Anyway, yeah, let's play some Tetris. I am okay at Tetris. I'm not the best, but I'm pretty good. I know the controls. You use J, K, and L to rotate and stuff, and then you use space to drop. It's a pretty good game, and on Mac it's pretty good too. So you just have to get used to the controls, and that's all you really have to do, though. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna play Tetris now. And if you press I, it changes levels, I guess, which is kind of annoying because sometimes I press it when I don't want to. Because usually when you play games, you don't actually look at the keyboard because you just feel the keys. So sometimes it's a bit difficult to play. Okay, I think I'll put that one there. See how high I can get. And I wonder if there's still already high scores on here. So I'm going to try beating... Oh, yeah, by the way, I wanted to mention, if you didn't already know, the seller who actually sold me these hard drives is actually in the chat right now. He can reveal himself if he wants to. But he has been chatting with some people. And I'm not actually looking at the chat right now because I'm currently in the middle of Tetris. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. So yeah, that's pretty neat. I'm happy he decided to join me. That's pretty cool. Because now he knows that he made the right decision selling them to me. Yeah, it's not really crap. Now I'm gonna lose this game. Cool. There we go. Nope, wrong button again. All right. I think we're just gonna end the game now here. Let's see. And it looks like I'm first. It would have been fun to see some old high scores, but yep, that seems to cover it for this. Yeah, so that's the third hard drive. A computer nerd, we know you, Terry. Yep. Okay, so now we're going to shut down the computer, and yep, I'll quickly banish him before we proceed. I'm not stupid, by the way, so there we go. Gone forever. All right, so now we're going to go on use the final drive, which I like to call the Big Chungus drive, because this drive is like friggin' massive. But I keep doing this. I keep making the same mistake. I keep bending the last two pins on the hard drive. I have to quickly bend these back. It might be just the way that I take out the connector. So I'm going to try not doing that again. So, yeah. Anyway, on to the final drive, the big boy. Yep, big boy drive. Let's do this. All right, so this drive, I've already formatted it and it's ready to go, but it doesn't have an OS installed. So we won't be exploring this one like we've been doing with the other ones, but we will be doing a software install. And while we do that, you guys, we can do like a quick Q&A session if you guys want. I'm hoping that the install won't take too long. I believe we're just going to install Mac OS System 7.1. Because that's the only 800K, the highest 800K installer that I have, because this is unfortunately an 800K system. Very obnoxious in my opinion. This should be the 1.44 megabyte, but newer ones are, but this one isn't. So, yeah. 20 gigabyte iPod Classic 2nd Gen. Where is that? Where is that actually? I bet Robert will join in on the Q&A, lol. Yeah, he probably will, most likely. But yeah, so what I'm going to use for the install is the floppy emulator, which is this contraption I've had plugged in for the whole stream. If you don't know what this is basically an emulator for floppy drives and hard drives and stuff. This is really good for systems like a Mac Plus or stuff like that. But I primarily use this for like some other systems for like software installs, because it already has system software installed on this, so it has 800K installers on it. It's really useful for situations like this. So I currently have plugged into one of the two floppy ports on the inside, because there's two, because the computer does have two floppy drives, which is pretty nice. So yeah, we're just gonna be trying to install whatever we can, and this shouldn't boot into anything either. Not sure if you answered this or not. What was your first computer? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know where I have it right now, but it was my first computer was an old iBook G3 Snow. That was the first like old Apple computer I had. That was when I first started getting into vintage Macs and stuff. So yeah, and I think the caps in this computer are kind of weak, because you can kind of see the lines on the screen, which might be from the power supply depleting in power because of how large the hard drive is. I mean, that's my theory anyway. It could be different, but yeah, my first computer was a Snow iBook G3. Well, that was my first Apple. I had a few like boring Windows laptops before. That's the most notable thing. So yeah, we're gonna go into System Disks, and we're gonna do a 7.1 800K installer. And there's multiple. We don't need disk tools, so we'll just do the install image. It should boot up right off of this, and it didn't. Lovely. Okay. Okay. Maybe we'll try regular System 7 instead. Yeah. Yep. All right, let's just do regular one. I'll install System 7.1 later if I really want to. System error occurred. Okay, lovely. Unimplemented trap. I guess we'll redo that by pressing Shift. Let's try this again. Pressing Shift this time. Extensions off. Yeah, this seems to be an issue. Oh man. This isn't good. Try System 6. Good idea. Let me just remove Robert once again. Yeah, let's just do System 6 now. Let's turn this on again. I guess it doesn't really like System 7 at the moment. I think I'll just buy some regular System 7 disks at some point instead. So, yeah, 6.0.8, 800K installer. Disk 1 out of 4. Let's try this now. This is the lowest we can go. Hoping it'll work. Should work. So, yeah. Following Jack's footsteps, yes. Duke, if you really want, you could just go over the whole trilogy of this whole mess. Or you could just show them that video we made. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but... Oh, at least it booted. Lovely. Oh, is this System Tools? This is probably wrong. Oh, no, never mind. It isn't. Yeah. All right. That floppy emu makes everything a lot easier. Yeah, it really does. I definitely recommend it. This was like $150. This is Big Mess of Wires Floppy Emu. This is the revision B model. They recently released the revision C, which is slightly revised and has a different screen and stuff. What really makes this nice is it has an SD card slot, so it makes transferring files and stuff a lot easier from the internet and stuff. So very good. You guys want to see my video summing up the situation? Yes. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, we're just going to begin the installation. And while we do the installation, we'll we can go through Q&A. So anyway, while the install goes, I'm going to let you guys ask me a couple questions or whatever you guys want. And I'll let you guys do what you want. So, yeah. Anyway, so this shouldn't take too long because it's reading from solid state media, but it might take a bit of time because it's transferring to a regular SCSI drive, and the SCSI bus is a bit slow. So yeah. Anyway, seem to be having a bit of thing in the chat. Send a link here if you will have access. I think you should give him access because then it would be funny because then he could just see the mess that you've made of Ancient Mac, which would be pretty funny. So yeah, I think it'd be better to paste in the Discord because you could just take it down. So, and you don't want that to happen because that would just ruin the whole joke. But anyway, oh yeah, also I did want to mention something. This is just a quick Discord plug, but I do actually have a Discord server. I'll quickly show it to you guys on my computer while this install goes. But I basically have a Discord server, and this Discord server is basically just a server for my YouTube channel. A couple members from the chat are actually in this server, and it's a pretty good server. And if you know Discord or you don't know Discord, I recommend checking it out. It's a pretty cool site, or just app in general. It's just like a chat room, and you can see there's like a lot of stuff. Like right now, you have someone posting a cool video or something. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyway, let's actually just get back to the stream now. And yeah, and it looks like we have an error here. Problem with the disk untitled, installation cannot continue. May not be a usable startup disk. That's annoying. I might have to reformat that. Or yeah, I'm gonna try reformatting that. That's kind of annoying. That's not good. All right. I guess what we're going to try doing now is erasing this again. Erase disk. We're going to erase the name Untitled. Oh, no, that was canceled. I'm stupid. We're just going to quickly erase this. Initialize. All right, let's try this again once this is done initializing. The indication light on this drive seems to be working fine as well. It has a little indicator light that's just like weirdly attached here, so it does make some activity. And this drive could actually be complete. This drive could actually be dead, which would be very irritating. It was having some issues when the seller used to own it, and he said it was stuck heads. When I was doing some troubleshooting, the heads were working fine, so it might be something else. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna check Discord quickly because just in case you guys have joined it. But yeah, by the way, the invite link is in the description of this stream if you want to take a look. So yeah, and you don't have to stay there for long. If you don't like the Discord server, you can always just leave. There's no harm in that. So yeah. Reformat with System 6 formatter. Yeah, I might do that if this doesn't work. I think I might just do that instead, honestly. So, or actually, I might just try and reinstall right now because I think it just finished initializing the disk. So yeah, let's try this again real quick. And if it doesn't work, then we'll just do what he said in the chat. Come join the Historic Charlie server. Yes, maybe you should, but also maybe you shouldn't. Sometimes there's a bit of drama, but you do get to chat with me every once in a while, and you do get to do a few cool things as well. We have a voice chat. We have a gaming channel. There's a lot of cool people you'll meet on there, stuff like that. Never mind, the app is just hidden. Yeah, and the server is actually pretty old. There's been a lot of different things. There's been like raids. There's been like it almost got deleted one time. It's gone through a lot, but yeah, whatever. I should probably stop talking about it. So, and we'll just continue with this. Yeah, it might work now. Everyone, place your bets if you think it's gonna work or not. I think it probably will, because I just formatted it like a second ago. And if it doesn't work, then we'll have to reformat it again. And if it still doesn't work, then I think we're just going to end up using another drive that I already have, which will be kind of unfortunate. Which would be kind of unfortunate. You lol, Charlie has flashbacks. Yes, I do have flashbacks. I remember every single thing you did. And now I'm still surprised that we're still friends and I still let you on everything. So, yeah, you're lucky. But it seems to slow down when it's writing the Finder file. It's probably just because there's a lot of information. Currently on idle. I don't think is a good sign. Yep, didn't work. All right. So I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna restart the computer and we're gonna try initializing the drive with the System 6.0.8 Drive Tools disk. What time is it now? It is currently 9:09. So hold on. We're just gonna restart this now, I guess. All right. We have utilities, and then we have HDSC setup. That didn't work. That's not good. I'm not sure where the disk tools is on here. Hold on, joining your server. Okay. No, we can't do those. They're too new. I'm actually going to try the System 7 disk tools because hopefully that'll work instead. Yeah, that works. Cool. Now let's hope it doesn't crash. I've been having quite a few issues with this so far. Let me go back. Robert joined. Oh, lovely. I'm gonna ban him real quick. Shade bunny. Yeah, that one's definitely spam. The formatter is on utilities 1. They're not actually labeled on the They're not actually labeled on this thing for some reason. It's just disk 1 to 4. But at the moment, I think I'm just gonna use the regular System 7 disk tools. So, because that seems to work just as well. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, great. Now we have this issue. Lovely. This was the same issue that happened with one of my other drives. This piece of crap Seagate that came out of my Duo dock. This was originally what I was trying to put in my Color Classic, but then that failed. So that's what brought me to buying these 4 drives. And now this drive's having the same issue. I hope it detects it at some point, but probably won't. Yeah, lovely. Oh, God. That's annoying. Okay. So, anyone have any suggestions on what to do? Honestly, I'm just thinking about I'm thinking about just not using the big chungus drive for now. Ban them both, Charlie. Yep, good idea. I'm gonna ban both Shade the Bunny and Honey G. Let me know if that's one of you guys, and I should do something about that. So yeah, one moment. And accept that guy. All right, I've accepted Silver Rabbit into the thing. Honey G is Robert, so I'm gonna ban him. Yep, that seems to be good. Okay, so, oh, hold on. I just realized I forgot to give him a roll. Yep, there we go. That should be good. Okay, so everything seems to be working fine. So it's just Honey G. Yeah. Okay. Hard HD setup is it. Okay. Oh, Shade is a friend of yours. Oh, that's a mistake. I have to quickly unban them then. Hold on. Hold on. Revoke ban. Okay. I just revoked the ban of Shade the Bunny. That was a mistake. So, yeah. I'm surprised more people haven't done that. Gotta go, but see you all rest when I come back. Okay, I'll see you later, Nick. But anyway, I think we're gonna try formatting this drive somehow now. This didn't actually work earlier. I'm not sure if you saw this FZZZY, but it won't detect the SCSI drive when I try selecting the drive. It just won't detect anything. Just really annoying. So I could probably assume that the drive is done. Well, unless you have a better idea, I might try Lido, but that was what completely killed the other drive. But because it froze and then I turned it off, so let's try Disk First Aid because it's still showing up on the desktop. So no idea what might be the issue. External floppy drive, SCSI. Well, let's try this guy. I guess we'll just start this. No repair necessary. That's weird. So, I mean, it should be fine, but I don't know why it isn't doing anything. You need Lido. Yeah, it's on an Apple branded drive. Okay. So I guess we'll just restart this then and then try Lido. Thankfully, it's already installed on the SCSI to SD, of course. So we're going to use that instead. I hope I can boot off of it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to take out one of my other boot disks. Probably can't, but yep, I can't. I have to get out another disk. Okay, I'm gonna put this boot disk in. The floppy drive. Now booting off. Everyone who wants to watch that video I sent in the Discord, please save the video soon because I'm going to delete the link soon. Just for Robert security reasons. Okay, that's good enough. Try an Apple branded drive. Well, it's not the I'm not going to try an Apple branded drive. I mean, this drive here isn't actually an Apple branded drive. Apparently, it's a aftermarket drive, which I can believe because it doesn't have an Apple sticker or anything on it. And I'm gonna try as much as possible to just get this to work out. So yeah, we put Lido in, so this should work fine. Yeah, wrong thing. You can't use the Apple formatter because it's on an Apple branded drive. That's what I thought. So I guess we'll just begin this. So yeah. Well, it looks really nice in color though. Yep, there's the hard drive. So what should I do? Should I just easy setup or should I just format it? Yeah. Scroll up in general. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna format this. I'm not sure if I should, but I have this selected. Let me know what I should do. I think I might just format it, but I don't want it to do anything bad like it did last time. We seem to have 5 viewers at the moment, which is pretty good. We've had 5 viewers for most of the duration of the stream. I was hoping some of the some people from Mac were going to turn up, but I guess not. I guess it's too late for them. Probably in bed or something. I don't know. I will delete the Discord link in like 3 minutes. Okay. I think I'm going to format the drive. This is a 137 megabyte drive, which is useful to know. So, yeah, let's format this. This will erase all data on the drive. Who cares? There's nothing on there. Yep. Now let's just let this format. Probably won't take too long. I'll keep reading the link. I'll keep reading the stream messages while I do this, because this is just because this is usually the most boring part of the streams, where I just format and install things. So I try to make it as fun as possible. Or no, we only have 2 viewers now. Oh, that's annoying. No, I hope they come back. The last time I had to cancel stream, I had to cancel it because I had no viewers, which was pretty unfortunate. That was the video where I tried putting the DuoDocs hard drive in my Color Classic. I had like 2 strong viewers. Can I see that iBook box? Ah, good question. Finally, something to do. I'm going to put it on this computer bench I have here, because the box is actually below here. Here I have one of those crappy VR headsets you put your phone in. I don't know why I have this. I think I found this in a garbage can or something. I was intrigued, but I suddenly got very disappointed. But here's the box. But yep, here it is. Sorry, stream's buffering pretty bad for me. Okay. I'm going to pause for a moment, but Duke suggested that I take a look at this box quickly. So that is what I'm going to do. So here is the iBook box in all of its glory. It has a bit of writing on the top, but that can be easily removed with rubbing alcohol. As I shall now demonstrate, I will actually remove it right now. So if you get just here's a pro tip: if someone writes with a Sharpie on like a glossy box, well, my suggestion is to spray a bit of rubbing alcohol on this, and make sure it's not too wet. But now what you want to do is just go like this, and it's supposed to get removed, but it isn't. Oh no, it is going away. Cool. But yeah, you can see that writing is going away. Yeah, it might be an older version of the graphite. I'll read off the specs. This is for the 366 megahertz, 512K backside level 2 cache, 64 megabytes of RAM, 6 gigabyte IDE drive, 24x speed CD-ROM drive, 12-inch screen. Who cares? Lithium-ion battery, internet access, blah blah blah. Yeah, that has airport in it as an airport. A FireWire port or not. In all the pictures of this iBook, there is no picture of the side with the FireWire port. I don't know. Does a 366 megahertz have the FireWire port? I have no idea. You can take a quick look. It has a date of 2000 on the bottom, so that might help. Apple should make a revamped version of that cheaper, colorful MacBook. This is an iBook. It is not a MacBook, but yeah, maybe they should make something like this because their current line of MacBooks are kind of crap, in my opinion. Something like nice and cheap and cool like this would be really nice. But yeah. The Sharpie marks are almost gone. And, yeah, that looks pretty gone to me. Okay, so that's the box that you wanted to see, Duke. So I'll just put that away down here just in case you want to see it again. What else would you guys be interested in seeing? I have a couple other things over here. Over there, I just have storage for like cables and tools and stuff. And then over here, I have like some computer storage. It's a bit empty because a lot of my systems have been taken off the shelves. You should have kept they should have kept the iBook name. Crap, I think it's the older version. Oh, that's annoying. But I mean, at least it's a graphite iBook box. It's still formatting the drive, so I assume it's going to take kind of a while. But you have to wait on things like this. So yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to see? I mean, I have a couple things. If you're interested, I have an exercise machine. I have some iMacs. I have more iMacs. Oh, I think it's finished. It said configuring drive. Format was successful. Excellent. Please select the setup option from the partition menu. Excellent. We shall do that right now. I guess we'll just do the partition. I think we're done with this. Charlie getting ripped with that workout machine lol. Well, actually, backstory. We used to have renters who would rent this house for us. While we lived in Europe, we still kept this house. So what we did was we rented it out to people. And some of our renters, for some reason, brought this exercise machine, and they never actually brought it home with them. Basically, the way it works is basically just whatever height this goes at. So they just like pull things like this, I guess. I don't really see myself ever doing, but there you go, I guess. And then you also have some weird posters on the wall to go with it. You got functional trainer basics. You got your muscle map. You got ways to use your exercise machine. You can use a chair or something. You also got I don't know, not much. Kind of boring. So yeah, that's about all I really have to say about that. I really want to move it out, but it's very heavy. So yeah. Anyway, now that we finished the partition, I think what we're going to do now is, finished with the initialization. I think what we're going to do now is, yep, I guess we're going to quit this now because we're done. And now we're going to try installing Mac OS on it. All right. It's weird. It's not mounting to the desktop drive. I'm hoping that's not going to be an issue, but it still exists, right? I hope I didn't do anything wrong. I always do things wrong. It's going to scan this again, I guess. I'm going to mount this. Ooh. Okay. He really wants that video wall. Robert joined again. He really wants that video wall. Okay, I think I'm not gonna touch Discord for now. I'll deal with his ass later. I'm gonna try partitioning this drive now, I guess, because I think I have to do something. Yeah, that's it. So I think we'll restart the computer now. No, I do not want that to happen. So I will quit. I'm messaging him, lol. Damn, Robert is determined. Yeah, Robert is really annoying. I like to call him, he's basically the henchman of this one guy who's like extra annoying. And that one main guy is kind of given up on doing anything. And this Robert guy's, the henchman, is just really trying to do anything he can to just get under my skin. But it's not working, obviously, as you can probably tell. Because I'm like twice as smart as he is, which is his main weakness. So you can't really do anything at the moment. But yep. Anyway, we're gonna try starting up again with an installer. I'm hoping the other guy's still watching. So yeah. All right, we're gonna try this again. System disks, 6 out of 8, and 1 of 4. All right, so we're gonna try our software install one more time, and then once we do, and while that's going, and while the installer is going, we're gonna start putting the hard drive in the Macintosh Color Classic, which I have behind me. So, I'm hoping that this will work, and I think if it doesn't work, I'm gonna give up on it for now, and then just do it off camera because who cares? So yeah, but I do thank everyone, all my current viewers, for sticking around and continuing to watch, because it gives me confidence. So, it's not mounting the hard drive is not mounting to the desktop, which is a bit concerning. So, yeah. It doesn't work. You know what? Honestly, I think I'm done with this drive for now. I think we're just going to install that one drive into the Color Classic and just be done with it. So, yeah, we're done with this for now. All right, so now that we're done with the Macintosh 2, I'm back on a more powerful computer. Lovely. You came back at probably the worst time. This was the point where I kind of gave up on the larger drive, because I formatted it with Lido and it was successful, but it wouldn't mount to the desktop. And then I tried installing 6.0.8, and it didn't work because it wouldn't detect the drive. It still wouldn't detect the drive. So now what we're just going to do is we're just going to install the one of the new hard drives in the Color Classic, and then we might go back to the Macintosh 2 if I really feel like it. So yeah. So anyway, this is the Color Classic. If you're not familiar with this computer, this was Apple's first color compact Mac. This basically was like the Macintosh SE, but with a color screen, I guess. And it wasn't a huge success. It wasn't such a huge success because it was too expensive and it was kind of underpowered, and people thought the screen was too small, so it was killed after the Classic 2. So yeah. Anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to install the hard drive. So I have to get the old hard drive that used to be in this thing, which is this thing, because the old hard drive has these hard drive rails on the bottom, because the Color Classic is a very interesting design, where everything, well, this is most of Apple's all-in-ones from the time, because basically everything in the computer is very modular. So everything slides in and out. So for example, over here is where the hard drive goes, and you can see you can slide it in and out, and this is where the floppy drive goes in and out, and Logic Board also does in and out. So if you take this out, this is the board. Easy, really easy to take apart, and I just love it. It's very nice. I mean, this is like completely unlike Apple because they'd never do anything like this again today. But yeah, so I actually have to take this out just to get some more space for the cables. You'll see why in a moment. All right, so I think what we're gonna install this drive, the 2 GB drive, because this one is like a lot newer. It has a better system enabler and has 7.1. This is the lowest system that this computer supports. So I'm hoping that this drive will work in the Color Classic. So first thing we have to do is we have to take out this old bracket on the bottom. This is an LC bracket because on the LC the drive just snaps in with like some tabs, and this bracket on the back helps us do that. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take out this bracket, and I'll save the bracket just in case I need it in the future because I don't want to be wasteful. So yeah, we're just going to put that back, and I think this is like a size 2 Phillips head. I can't really see the chat from far away, so how desperate is he to see the video? His messages are quite crazy, but yeah. Went back down to 2 viewers, so I guess he got bored again. But yeah, right now we're just going to take out these screws to take out the bracket. And remember, guys, you can ask me questions and stuff, and you guys can even go into Discord if you really feel like it. But then I'll be left here all alone. But I think I might end the stream in like half an hour because then it'll be 10 o'clock, and that's when I start getting kind of tired. So yeah, but right now we're just taking out these screws. We're almost done, and now we're done. I think if this drive works in the Color Classic, I think we'll just explore it a bit, and then we'll end the video off that because that would be ending it on a good note, which is good. Because when you end a stream on a bad note, it makes you feel really crappy. So I guess I'm not going to do that. There was a Mac TV input, but no VHS. There was a Mac with a TV input, but no VHS. But you could hook up your VHS player to it. Oh, that's actually a good point. I do actually have a Macintosh TV over here. Basically, what this is, if you don't know, it's basically a TV and a computer in one thing, and it's very heavy. But yeah, this is something I've had for kind of a while. This is a Macintosh TV. Basically what it is it's a computer and a TV in one case, and it comes in this nice exclusive black case, which looks very nice, which is one of the reasons why I got it. But this thing was a huge failure in the market. Only 10,000 were ever made, and sold very poorly because it was very expensive. It was very expensive, it was very underpowered, and it wasn't a very good TV or computer. And you also couldn't use the TV mode in like windowed. It had to be like in a certain mode. If you actually look on the back, I should make more videos on it. Yeah, I have a lot of old, really bad videos on this. If you want to take a look at them, they're very cringy and pretty poor. They were like made a couple years ago, but if you take a look at the motherboard, they do actually have TV inputs on it. So here's the board. It's a bit crusty because it hasn't been cleaned up too well, but you can see it has a TV tuner right here, which is a coaxial input. It has composite inputs, and then the rest of it is just regular Mac inputs. So yeah, I saw them. Yeah, they're pretty cool. So yeah, that's all there is to say about that. I might do another future updated video on this if I really want to, and it does work, which is very nice. But yeah. Anyway, moving back to the Color Classic, we're just taking off this drive bracket, which is a bit boring, and then we're gonna put on the other drives. It's probably the worst part of the stream. So yeah, a bit unfortunate for some of you. You have to watch this. What are we at now? We're at 4 viewers. Cool. We have a few more viewers joining in. Welcome everyone who's just joined. It's nice to see you here. We're basically just changing hard drives. So yeah, that's about all I have to say. So yeah, all right. We got this thing off. Now we got the crap drive out. So I think what I'm going to do now is put this drive bracket on here, like this. And now I'm just gonna put it on like this. This will also take a bit of time. Very boring. If I had an electronic screwdriver, this would go a lot quicker. I actually used to have one, but then I moved and I wasn't able to take it with me because it wouldn't work where I moved, which is in America now. I used to live in Europe. I'm actually moving back to Europe in the summertime, so I don't even know if I'm going to keep most of this collection, which is kind of unfortunate. But if I do plan on selling some of it, I'll let you guys know, and then I'll maybe give some of you discounts on certain things if I do decide to sell. But anyway, that's done. Finally, now we have the drive ready to go into the Color Classic. So I'm going to see if I can get a good angle on this. I probably can't because the what, moving? Yes, I am moving, Pug, if I didn't tell you, but I'm moving to Switzerland again, and there's a chance that I might not be able to bring all of my collection, but I'm going to bring some of it, and nobody's stopping me, so yeah. But if I do end up selling some things, I'll let you guys know, maybe give you discounts, other things, but we haven't actually figured out where we're going to live yet, so it's not totally confirmed, but the chances are pretty high. But anyway, so I'm going to demonstrate how to do this. Basically, you just have these little ridges down here and stuff like that, so all you really have to do is just slide it in. And there you go. Clips right in. You got some cables that are very annoying to plug in. So it's good to have one of these things. Long needle nose pliers. Cool. Anyway. Crap. Ah, fuck. This is annoying. It's probably the worst part of doing this. You have to, like, plug in things. Ugh. Yep, that's in. Excellent. Ow, that hurt. But that's in enough, I think. So, yeah. All right. Now we just have one more cable to put in. That was so much easier. And I thought this was going to be the hard one. Molex connectors are always the worst on hard drives. So I'm pushing it in. Ow. And yep, that seems in. So we're just going to put the Color Classic board back in real quick. And yep, that seems to be done. All right. Color Classic seems to be finished. Otherwise. So I'm going to try plugging it in now. With the back off because I'm a mad lad, and also I'm not scared of things when they're open. Because technically I could die from this if I touched anything, but who cares? Absolutely no one. So I'm going to get my keyboard from over here to turn it on, because annoyingly you need a keyboard to turn these things on. Because they use a soft power method of startup. System Enabler 401 is for the Color Classic. Well, me when I open up my Macintosh, yeah, it's what everyone has to face. Everyone understands. Not everyone, just if you go a compact Mac, or just any computer in general, but yeah. All right, now we're going to put in power, and we're going to start up. And let's hope this hard drive works, so I don't have to be down here for another 2 hours. And this will determine whether or not the stream will end, or if we will have to keep going. Oh, I did want to mention, I did actually get this floppy drive fixed pretty recently, because it wasn't working earlier, probably because of an eject mechanism issue, but I was able to fix it recently, which is very nice. So we can just use that just in case we have to do some maintenance on the system or something. So I really hope this works. I really want to go to bed or something. Yes, it works. I think. Okay, it didn't work. Lovely. I hate the Color Classic. This is the one reason why I hate it so much. Ugh. This is literally every time I try to do something. Well, time for an install sensation. Let's just quickly check the chat. Need system enabler. Let's go back to the 2. Add a partition of the drive. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Fun. All right. Let's just do that now. Where am I going to get the system enabler, though? That's the problem, because I don't feel like going on the computer now and just getting more stuff onto there. It's such a pain. So I'm going to take this out now. Come on. All right. One cable, another cable, and then just pull the drive out. Yep, that's got it. All right, so I guess we're moving back to the 2 again. Lovely. Yep, there we go. All right, I'm gonna have to take out this big boy, Big Chungus, unfortunately. Bye, Big Chungus. You were pretty bad today, so. Okay, just plug this in real quick. That's probably the wrong side. Now the stupid pins are bent again. Come on, how does that keep happening? Because obviously I'm doing something wrong if I keep bending these stupid pins. Where's the tweezers? Here we are. More components. Why does the Color Classic CRT look more complex? Well, I mean, it's a color CRT, so obviously it's more complex. I mean, the Macintosh CRTs, the early ones are just black and white, so you really don't need that much technology in them. You just need a black beam and a white beam, and then that's all. Color Classic is a lot more complex, and just in general, color CRTs are a lot more sophisticated than black and white CRTs. So, yeah. Anyway, this should work now. Yeah. I'm gonna pull that out just in case. Yep, it's good. Ah, did it do it again? Please say no. Good. This is the worst. Okay. All right. Mac 2 time. I'll put this tape dispenser down here quickly. All right. So, you're now on the Mac 2 again. I was hoping we wouldn't have to, but unfortunately we are. Now we're going to partition the LC3 disk and then install something on it, which is the System Enabler 403. Which, how about we do a part 2 stream? I can help you fix these issues. Honestly, I think that's a pretty good idea. This stream's already gone pretty far, and we're currently at it doesn't even work on here. So, yeah. I would like to stream my Macintosh, but there's nothing interesting to do. I mean, I'd watch it, but you could maybe figure something out. But anyway, I think I'm going to end the stream for tonight, honestly, and then we can just figure something out in the next stream. So, yeah, I'll do another part 2 stream for like maybe tomorrow or maybe Wednesday or something like that. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for all the 5 viewers that stuck around. Should I stream my conversation with Robert? Sure, why not? That'd be hilarious. But yeah, thank you for everyone who tuned in. And thank you for everyone who helped out with this. And thank you for everyone. And thank you to the guy who sold me these 4 discs. He's made my life a lot easier than buying eBay discs because they're very annoying. So yeah. So thank you all for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Join my Discord server if you want to talk some more about vintage tech and stuff. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next stream. So goodbye and good night.